No win, no fee. Naturally say, on fa capre bakura Emma Fortwell Solicitors. Name says he can't bar. Yo yam him dear no pepan in Zakwa. No preni kakradia my. Numbers no egu screen so. My mentor won't can. Wait my friend. 07874 108 821. And answer landline no. Any website so egu screen so. I mean tonka. So you Uber driver and answer driver Uber penna. Fortwell Solicitors. Help you when you know. We Uber driver. And answer driver Uber pen. Oh, any uncommon here. Say UK Hanum Supreme Court the Abase Uber driver for air workers. I'm on self-employed and I say contractor said the Uber. I can't say no. Ne say until the workers in your beer as I say Uber driver for Ensuenya. Sick pay, holiday pay, and a minimum wage. Now so if you tinting Uber eba you basi sabri. We Uber driver, and me buy green said the way you no. Ne say until the actual you free tinting no. Emraso say Uber ebe compensate you. Ada phone him be crabby me nya kusi be £12,000. Fortwell Solicitors etu ho asi wonom say ye boa adrawer for ni titu ne Ghana for adrawer for Emma omaji say SK every Uber nsem. No win, no fee. Naturally say on fa capre bakura Emma Fortwell Solicitors. Name says he can't bar. Yo yam him dear no pepan in Zakwa. No preni kakradia my. Numbers no egu screen so. My mentor won't can. Wait my friend. 07874 108 821. And answer landline no. Any website so egu screen so. My mentor won't can. So you Uber driver and answer driver Uber penna. Fortwell Solicitors. Help you when you know. We Uber driver. And as what drive Uber pay. Oh, any uncommon here. Say UK Hanum Supreme Court the Abase Uber driver for air workers. I'm on self-employed and I say contractor said the Uber. I can't say no. Ne say until the workers in your beer as I say Uber driver for Ensuenya. Sick pay, holiday pay, and a minimum wage. Now so if you tinting Uber eba you basi sabri. We Uber driver, and me buy green said the way you no. Ne say until the actual you free tinting no. Emraso say Uber ebe compensate you. Ada phone him be crabby to me nya kusi besa.
Amanade share mamo atenase e mamo achibiem. Ene so ye da foforo ana ye de Fortwell our ede bro ene. Ene nkoma ye di no nkoma ahuhia papa e nkoma ye di kan abrobro so ache. Ebraso se ye de di aka ebeka ho ene anopay. We na me kai se yaye krankro no egusu wo ho. Enti ye kwa ye ko nyina na o kai se obe observe protocols no. Ye biem de but eda so wo ho. Me ne wo kasa yi France call lockdown biem for the third time because ye need to atisi. Na afi nso no vaccine no. Ema obi mfana dwen na ada o. Na afi wo se unya mokwan a. Sisi de omo wo ba fom enti no koso wo so unya mokwan a. Omega Live TV eso ana yene we share e wa hai ye da asese wo ye adwena na yetenae na afi na odi ato ha no ma me pa cho share ma yen enkomo ene bedi no ehia obi bia ebia na wo port ne ehia na nso no ehia oyonko bi a oye wadanfo a oye Uber driver ana so drive boat ana so drive ola ene mo nkomo ne ye ba bedi ye fiti ase e bon wo dawuru ba ko mienu miense bi sanse ewo clients ahodo ene anuanom ahodo bi a omo ka Uber ni bi a embrace se sa kakrawa na ewo so omo gye no omo pusu na omo timiji omo kakrawa enti no yego so the message ne e ma wo no ba cho no ahye ne so ama me se ye ka no Uber a driver for ewo UK hanom Uber driver for UK hanom enti enframe free Ghana enframe enfi obi kura frame fi Kenya say what is the cost ni Uber a driver for ewo UK hana menum kase enti Uber driver na o Ghana ehu bi ehia so be free esan say yentimi emwa wo sa akwan so Uber driver for esan say enkomo aye ba bedi no Supreme Court the ho asem bae or the ba UK hanom the enti a me team anate me si super ne say enya course ni p every Uber for driver for wa hebi kwa guso driver bi so ajai nenso no enya bi so free all over the world esan say kasefidie ba tan yakwachiri social media so de o de ade to so say ko ba bia nti Ghana for hwe Kenya for hwe ba bia for hwe enu nti no ote a me pa cha wo hye so mame. We are talking about Uber drivers in the UK. Omo asem ye kana enye Uber drivers beyond UK. Uber drivers wa omo drive Uber no. If you say Uber ne ba 2012 ba be sinde omo drive ni titiri no omo drive Uber from 2016 ba na e be sinde omo go so drive na say omo drive bium ene onkomo na ye ba be bro so kaka. Na nem bro so no ye betie ni nyina because Uber driver for ni kwa pi nti ase de ekọ ne be wan ni nyina ni mako kwakosi ebra Supreme Court share sa we na de nti a esese itua Uber driver for no sika bi ema won Fortwell Solicitors and wofia na isi dem di kan no ye lawyer penny director penny e wofia no na me na ba bi di sa nkomo yi ono so part of the employment a division of Fortwell Solicitors. Mekasa na chese more other divisions wo enti na America na sa no. Ye immigration papa. Enti one only assign immigration won sem de omunim ye na bia wote ye nka da foforo. Ebetimi abase ne pe na wote ye nka. Ebetimi ba so wote ye nka de daada. Onim say immigration ye papa. Ana fe civil litigation Manson. Eno ni Manson na ankasa no. Eno so ye papa. De ka ho asem na employment. And a family issues. Enipa bebre bi say family issues so awarija ye nko a na bi. Enya awarija ye nko a bebre ka ho enkola ahwem waje me ba ma mi hu no be ma hu no e wose ma mi hu no chinchina eche esan se bi gira nkola ne so waje ma setena ejo ma mi hu nkola ne kora. Asemi sa achi ne wadwen afa kokodom lawyer for de bia me ka se memfa wadwen enye fa kokodom lawyer for de nti oso dom lawyer for ne say unlike other people now be come hono other lawyers be come first consultation 150 me ko bia na me ni ase bia me ko to 150 pounds ago and me ko to me 100 pounds ago and 75 pounds ago no Fortwell Solicitors yentisa ye the first consultation nyina chew kwa untua hwe wo bo nkro nyina kire ye no me aka chew se ane ebetimi ayeyi ama wana se entimi nyeyi ma wo ana kope ana se gina pempenso we yansa ansa na yetimi aboa wo ye be ka ni nyina kire unfa kapre ba kura ema na emo pese etoa so mawa na fe woni edi nsa wo so ne akire ode agi nyina de agi kra so no obehwe na afoforo no kra agi o se sika no ansa na omo no wakasa no yesan elfosi hom ye nde bi e ka se after say ye adwuma se a lawyer for no ni penti ni nipa wo ho no ana enye ni pensu nti anka ni penny ho enti we put human face to our work first even before the money and for so also pa anti no bibi chire wadwena bibi hawa efa Manson bia anase nkola hwem ana any family issues bia ma yehu anase immigration ya asylum ho asem bia how bia ma yehu employment de ne kra no ne ye ka ho asemi enti eso ewo mfaso pa so ya pani amni no ofia ora Daniel Koi ana mi no ofia no mene eja pom ti sei
nemi adom boko
bibia boko pa se de ode fem ka nyame anaje se bibia boko pa
ne kre
and then me ana me kan we see me say what the employment cap be she because and then come to see pa say ye be kan wills any probate mu asem na me san sakra ma dwen say and no ye nya employment ni nyina wie na what twe di anim bio be ba no na ya wills no because wills me say me kasi hia me papa
yes very important here be come asem but sikasem so hu hia
e wa nya ska be do ajapade uzo bi ko samansie so anache se wa ajapade ti na ko samansie unu ajapade ya no bi ko unu ajapade a so me wu a machi ni wie betoto etimi be nya hwe nti sikasem hu hia papa we no ya me pacho ka be ma me kwan kakra me ti Uber asem ya ni kakra
You know, so because we share the way our Uber in Seminole Abana lawyers and I say workers or we Jumama Uber no a bit confused. In a baby or no moment tears, you be musro say or mobile me abe claim be you may feel planting in some questions really adults. I say a 2-year book na ye be a new so extra yen drivers are almost so 8 year program is so no. Now one of the main things I'm a person who church muma a for no motias say sa Supreme Court case na a buy na decision about last month, you know. A ban saying what's the history? A ban saying ye be do be away. Church muka krana 84 and shadow so lawyer down so.
You made us papa lawyer. The woman say Uber a buy no. In fact, London High was about the 11th city. Uber started to pretty wahano. A sense of core cities out US and only free. By 2012 na Uber na by 2012 na nipa bebre nti Uber na nka na nipa kakra bi na ye na afedraw for no fiti ase se omo kasika omo nya the flexibility with it no na ade ana fe nipa bebre tugum enti Uber make me aka say omo activities pa the 2015 that's about 6 years ago ana hete hanoma na fe yadwuma pa enti by 2016 the na so bia nim Uber sem na de na ewo mu ne Uber fiti ase no anase mugu so kono obi ani Uber esan a na ode ne car ko na TFF for ama ni panel license say car no e twa say obetimi ya adwuma normally TFF for my license na say car na within 5 years as na TFF wet my license you hwe mini car bo bonsa de tare ni ma de tare chi na se bi nie na afi no ntonche no na fi TFF for na kasa so hwe say driver no o ye fit to bit my drive here because obu ana yare bi 20 min drive na omama na de enso ene ya na hu say the driver for ne ko mu no enti driver for na register mo car no with TFF and so no must register mo so with TFL na sana mako Uber honom na Uber jo matum Uber nsi inspection kakra bi na mo video kakra bi ahwe na for ma starting lawyer omo kwa Uber air contract ni nyina no de ama won na no kura ni nyame anim ne me ni driver for ni be break kasa dodo na kan contract ne kura Uber de mom no because contract na Uber de mom is about 80 pages and Uber de mom driver for no do mo da so mo ye na afomoko na sabre no almost started 2015 iba no na Uber at service fee of 20%. Adwuma bia bia na Uber at 20% every month sana na watch so na omodo usika mo fiti ase no de mo fia na from the be ukuada e ma adrawa for na e call 2017 eba no anom sakro madwen says see adrawa for na e join no omodo Uber so be jom 25% and Uber platforms no driver for ni be 25% as service fee a quarter of every single trip be on bia ana ebi so at 20%. And they did more na Uber driver for me, no. Uber driver for me, and when you ask them to do that, there's no a friend with me cracker because I'm in public. If I go Farani, if I go Aslam, and I'm here say, a quite Uber dear Namson, and yet Uber say, you're workers, you're contractors. Maybe an Uber Jan Uber say, on the app company. Na app company no, crowns no, Ometi Ewo Holland. And almost subsidiary e wa han many Uber London. Omuti wa hanom. Na ono e connect you between the passenger and the driver. Obi on for Uber that it say oko phones na say me gina ebia hanom Wood Street. Me pese me free hanom eko Croydon na Uber no app na che say eno bedi 2 hours eno bedru hanom. Afen so no obejo 10% to 10 pound or do beko na free driver na ba no afro. Now, Okodu at 10 pound, no matter 25% and now 20% every normally they are come driver and depend on driver and a contractor on Uber ebeye. Enti Uber abri nyina say omo ye link keke. A driver for na di omo ye link keke. And on a driver for me ni chance no say e be nya link keke. Because mo na mo the contract my e kwankwa be fast operate. Afen so no the young yakra kese ne say ebia me Wood Street ebe kwa kosi ba bi te say Croydon na wa charge 15 pound on fa bi nto so me ko accident esi we fo so an accident esi o kwa me gina mu sa a che sen kamia na me set me fair and say me am de me ho say self employed me na be de me ho a me ma ka say a kwan say they mean to be kura because I say the nurse no and I say ebiam the kakra beto so because the yes nti enti ene ya ho sa
yeah
the ne had driver for bebre so biem ne say okwa airport and Uber driver for team nya ne be ya dwene say okwa airport emfa ho ne dodo abegina ho obegina airport atwen na Uber etua wo fee no a wo de call airport nkoko wure mu no ADP you know first 30 minutes for no obetua enti Heathrow say £4.50 and I bet you for the first 30 minutes. It is Uber for no holding point be honum. I friend virtual holding point. Driver for nyako jina. The driver for which major be a 3 hours and when you money be. Say playing mapapa. It be a 2 hours. A one holding fee 2 hours through what you be £3.50 answer. And some bet you £4.50 wa. So and so Uber bet you £4.50 ni pay. £3.50 na kem. A driver for ni be pursue ba say na de ne gina han mo cha mo fa ni nyina nka mo se da bi obi anso obi aso nkonko gina obetimi akwa adwuma
yeah
so enu ntom se ene se ye ne ye ho se ye de ho a ene ade ne ntimi nchaji e ka ya bo ye twen passenger ka ya bo tie no mo trans ya enuanu mienu no e ye som de be court
na o ka eno no se and omun diom ho sa na so omun ye self employed because omun need control no there was another point and share Supreme Court judgment omu raise yes sometimes crampo no said driver any passenger enya issues na obehwe na Uber for any passenger no akoye kro no omo yi driver na film without even telling driver na kra no omo refund no omo di ama no so
enokre ma menka de no so mu nkyerɛw ɛno na me ba so the control no ana eka no de ama chese adrafo ni bi kura san de kodom employment tribunal ne mo ne say any control bia se ya furu Uber ya anaso bi ba furu Uber ya oni paku rate yen osi anu rate yen oni Uber for kasa say any panel rate me 1 the entire rate me 1 say one way wo honom osi me mfam na passengers ni bi so be unreasonable ebi edu anwumere wo say wade asa 2 am one way and family call round because so they call round no nisika edoso eti family for one way ni pinos there be police for the woman na me for one way ni me wiem kwa kodu na fe ni buafu
we nya ticket
e bia na afa ne pap ana ade neighbor enti ono aba na ni kakra e bi so pentema kofi enti na all push you to unreasonableness ano no ama one afi driver for ka kire Uber say ni na oye ya Uber se be enti ase bibi sa na o sen ka ofre yen e ka kire ya to once na hwe loyalty o unim say Uber start here na until 2018 no many number bia driver for from also bibia o email so na Uber ma automatic email say they be respond between 48 hours obehwe no na sika no o ma je from send that say only passenger no and delay na o rating no kran so no a rating up to 5 say below 4.3 and 4.4 na Uber UFD no so minimum pa bebre ya Uber ayo ma fi so mo ba be dom yen bibi atwam say Uber you me fefidie no say passenger any reasonable na no on na kasa
yes
and passengers need to be taking advantage obi wo ho no ma we disabled but o fe ni panakura no you were designated disabled day my example of Uber driver bia o me free so oko Waterloo station so oko fa passenger ho no oko no for say o say passenger na flag no ana afi wo gina no for say passenger na na ba nti o gina wo yellow line so ana of so with my quick and go. And a passenger na no catch and say no it's not for me, it's for my mom to onyina won twen no I was my to wheelchair and I was it's for your mom there and I me back station echi e one disabled picking area wo a driver for ni nyina anim driver for no my Uber na che be disabled picking area we call is square station be be fani pa ni nyina talk us no we can't come to the back or no catch the driver and someone to me come to the back and no catch and say then I'm sorry I have to cancel it then you book another one. But go to the back so that you make it easier for the next driver
to pick you up.
Anna also ni park edge so say I. Anna fi ondo cancel no call. We do fee we dry we BBA or ade a chembe kwaduma also a year anso also enso Uber say na count ni here attention. Anna free Uber. Satan no menya number. No bi say dey asem no so asem wo ho obi be frɛ eno kwa ti Uber anka sem kwa nkyere no o me say asem wo ho obi be frɛ enti one of friend no ka chem say dan so say ni na Uber ni nam say hwe o manim kakra so see asem wo ho a on be frɛ watwen na insurance bo so tua amanfo ka Uber nyina tin be gye atum say Uber for insurance o mutua na private for insurance o mutua no enti say
normal insurance
Never wording. It's no insurance and KBA or no claim best 5 years into no. Which you have 800 for the whole year. Uber they make me a 2,000 the whole year because they be an wouldn't private and a claim no.
Yeah.
So I'm logging off. 3rd day, 4th day, and no be friend. And no push one my baby no answer. Or friend or catch and say one for disabled passenger. Inti yes sir. It's your shame. Lawyer, yeah, shame no after 4 months. And so Uber back. And look, they didn't come back with anything positive. Almost so much you marry into me, you know. I don't catch on some more fish in mammy. Now, Miss Min Kamasam.
Yeah.
You come in Kamasam, Bia. There's much you might conclude, say, Maybe. Oh, yeah. And Tono dear, Uber say Uber on what Jam Crank Cane. So on what Jam Cane say Annie. Uber for cassette. I drive for the Honoman decision, you know, correct. Uber drivers are workers. Because they are subject and subordinate to Uber for rather than to themselves. It's example, Crown no man say, "Se carpenter ni okrumu anum ka say we carpenter ni ebia work rabbits na onya no or ba be adwuma ne baby ama wa." About me ka say adwuma no work rabbits no ka say ni na tin na abro so sa ka me ba be hihye oba empa na ama wo. E ba no say enye empa no nko na adwiri empa no so sa bibi sanka wo. Otimi de to so a on mo work rabbit for na ma na ebi o pa afa o mpa ajai. Eno na chese wo de no. So na Uber yi de wan fani pa yi we free so yenti wa no asem na eno ano no so I'm the employment tribunal net na se a ana omo G2 mu se ane Uber drivers na workers esan se omo che Uber se Uber na yom bibia contract kro ma Uber for sign omo nko na twero na omo de ma Uber for na sign enti omo workers na Uber for anti omo ho ase ana Uber for asem no Equal employment appeal tribunal. Let have be assembly few. Equal employment appeal tribunal and on some Lucia. Appeal tribunal as someone can say, Annie, I drive off on a cast of me workers rather than self-employed and because control na more zeton and also too much.
Yes.
So enunti anomocas on me we no. Uber for antium was not the call appeals and cassa. And once you omubutia, nothing a crack supreme naka. Check my Uber namsu. Denti a memma san fatunya ne say e baba be si say the Uber ehu say esese omni driver for tena yi enti omo catch driver for say don't bet you mzika mo na kwan ya omni driver for afaso from 2015 aba be si ne no eno na meto ma driver for say Uber so be compensate waje atum no enye kotoku sa abrobe na omo ya na enye proper
so DM honum because and a very very important point in our diamaye no time judgment in a bar out na we lawyers take up judgment started say omo catch Uber drivers or Uber forwarder betimi abo more with claims near there then all of a sudden Uber for a tone assistant if Uber for no catch drivers and say ehun here say Uber use lawyer no omo be mouse can omo be calculate no ma compensation na we deserve it na we share compensation ekura ekwan a omo peso omo calculate compensation na cheche mu kakra na drivers for no ehu because me hu baby say omo claim say drivers expenses are omo incur no after that no in you bet you minimum wage no na expense be a driver be a incur na 45p per mile okay nti omo use HM revenue expenses are almost normal employees and obi oye adwuma for the business na so who drive a car normally you catch yourself who drive it for 1 mile like 45p HM revenue we and no more use but yes you nim say drivers no expenses different and whatever expense are waiting I incur no you would have declared it in your way SA 100 and as a tax self-assessment so it's the church mu ekwan on person mo dio mo fast compensation na microphone
see you afena dey ato anu makama yen say Omega Live ana oguso a otie no and Fortwell Solicitors ana ofie ha no ma che say adra afo aye no mo na me nuanu me ma I be say your clients no mo na ma sika is due them from Uber say sika kese o a betimi ade o person odi ye bia enu ntino and ye boasa draft for ye be booma mama geomusika what is actually due them and on the rule ana you so bona fina de ato anoma lawyer the omni say assembly call ye wadre copy Supreme Court no ana Supreme Court etna unanimous nipa ba ko kura ntonchen nipa tina so nyina na judges near 7 ana fe ba ko yare nti ofiri so ana beka judges near 6 omo ntia ni nyina de ba say oh Uber driver for no workers enti what dey na chesa asem nyina ati no man so nyina awie ye asi Uber ni bibia ye bi omtin fan ko ba bia bi o man dwene ko so be review kra because dem be akokosina at once na fe Uber started off refer driver for e ka che driver for say no mo open university driver for be sua dey omo boa omo twesan be say a year ago omo dey aba sa driver for person cool school near there some boy for purposes of tax driver for with me matter mo pay bia no near there omo keke kan nyina wie say omo wa deactivate driver for omo keke kan nyina che driver for and omo dey carry to say enu achi no omo be compensate driver for ewo ebra asni nyina the question is compensate driver for how much omo ntimi anka how much omo compensate driver for yeah lawyer for trans na say me can say ye beji sika claim mama driver for ye beji up to 12,000 yetimi aka azisu dia the odi 6,000 bedi the odi 5,000 bedi the odi 7,000 bedi depending on your circumstance any tax are filing no near the ade no ye betimi ahwe e de age what is due you Uber so be compensate driver for na driver for show interest in say Uber be compensate Uber ntimi anka anyom be ma driver for but I am sure say ka Uber betimi aka say you be my driver for between this amount and that amount because you say driver for say because we driver ni ono started 2015 now when you affecting be see ene I be ono the highest threshold say be at 12,000 now when driver ni so started last week so just on 1 week pe and e be no affecting to no be the lowest of this amount of money Uber for ntimi ankasa and na make catch driver for say mo fan kwa adwindwenem so tie asema Uber can say ombehe expense to driver for expense na omati expense na afim na ma compensate driver for the expense omo kan no won say 45p per mile so well that is statutory isn't it I don't know almost so me but me busa Uber driver for na say so you Uber driver and pa how you bana o expense nko an mileage any fuel na obi en kan insurance one sem ntire was expense o atade abesha ko Uber nya atade bia na atimi ko Uber o because every report to me driver ni ya reporting say o she t-shirt and busuguo enti report no no ya suspending the pain enti also cha atade ya to botu mo ba soro so ntimi sha atade bia busuguo no msa ntimi fa singlet nkonkoka so enu nti no expense na ye ken na chese won tade shemu kran so ka ho obetna say aweke ba bia ba work paper work nyanam na ade because oh yeah jumana why establish as a business and self-employed no so nya ba bia wo yeah juma wo yeah juma no we hefa wo fie na ade yeah juma wontimi nti compensation kakra enfiri mu se wo fie na ade yeah juma nti eno ntoncha ukotena airport mredodo no a utia airport fee be se £10 no a Uber ema £4.50 no dia kana wo be de atua so £6 any achi na aka no wo be de atua eno so kan expense no eno ntoncha nkura no o ka wo be horo esan say o ka your private car na use na nkwa no yire no ma no tinema enye de bia na abehoro the Uber na dey acha every 3 days we also horo car esan say o ka mu kran so ofin so a ye reporting e me no say be deactivating nti acha bia every 3 days bia na also horo car eno so kan expense hu eno so to che no eno so to che no che say expense ahodo a o mean kan no tie obi drive Skoda Octavia enye nimtia na mebu obi drive E-Class 220 Mercedes Oni ba ya adwen say Skoda Octavia no uko service ya ne bo no wo form E20 Mercedes Benz in fact Skoda no kura VW for ye no any VW bora ne Jetta no kura ko service ya difference wo ba ko form say ne yonko so ho it is on ka say me service me ye obeti ama me a o te sen na ama me o te Mercedes die na ama me £150 ana say o te Skoda Octavia die ama me £80 which one ana o te dia mame so e ho nyina ne expense ahodo a driver for ye ana lawyer oni me pay adwen kran so say oni say MOT ayeye no ye nyina ye MOT a ekofo 1 year na so no mini car ba MOT ntesa o mini car ba MOT 6 months pe Uber driver for ne be adwene 6 months bi also for nyesa we operate and be face in fact transport for land dey go expect say anytime you have a bar inspection, when it should be at least 14 days old or less. So, it's when more things are away and so one amount. It's an expense.
Yeah.
Because yes, I bear multi once a year. And you see, I bear multi twice a year, there's an expense. And I can dare drive and say there is no way Uber bear adjustment to all these expenses. But lawyers will do. But because lawyers, any dog behind the race. What do you say? Uber driver for a team. So we had my crow baby. Na adwuma some be your redundant. Adwuma more opportunity say only one lawyer for us be kasa.
Oh yes, on be compromise agreement.
Compromise agreement.
Fakocho lawyer na on hwe mu ma.
Thank you. Say etos mu ana. Uber say en kan san kire driver ni bia.
There be.
Ana omo ka kire driver for say na ya tete say bibi kran so course afa ni ya hwem. Mati say Uber driver for kran mo come portal. Enye bibia na mu hu so.
Yeah, omo yi niema ni bia.
Omo yi niema ni bia fro so. And no clients be frame me na me some details be omo honom ne they have to print it. No say every time they you baba ko of 2015 was the bia me every day bia me and so enko am hwe me
no very important here be chire mo because yeah back the actual claimer yeah expect say nkrofo be back forward na ya more we are looking at a lot of factors to make sure say more right compensation or benya intini share how many hours are previous years all my year. All those information and that is supposed to be on the portal. This your mark clear portal no so to show honor aya if you honor. Intino obviously say subject access request ebim. Ya koje will file if Uber for her. Also more back yes because data protection law no Emma ho kwan say ubenya access to any information any organization e whatever ho. Intino is why you juma momo for some number of hours and as a number of days they need to give to you and it's very, very important for people to understand. Say Uber for no are suggesting say sika omube tuyani from time ube accept job. Also app now accept job. That is when they will start calculating their Uber. But who read the Supreme Court judgment now? And it is when a Supreme Court judgment they can found.
But Supreme Court judgment, my members to the edikani or say where a ride is booked through the Uber app. It is the Uber that sets the fare and drivers are not permitted to charge more than the fare calculated by the Uber app. It is therefore Uber which dictates how much drivers are paid for the work they do. Driver yes. There's no two ways about that. Uber driver for team. Oh yeah, omo chire de ubenya. Omo chire kura ansana wakwa kofa job no. Enti no ofa job ni wie na BBS a untimi nya bibiem. Ana omo fa hwe so nka ho. And so share other areas at say car no kra ne se go bi wo ne ma ba car ni wait ana se ni panel so ma car ni wait dom ne kakra to so but ubehwe no eya na if all passengers up nko an no make say onipa no mbuku e bia excel ana se bi pan per luxury no mbuku something else and no dey can they toss me no the contract terms on which drivers perform their services are imposed by Uber and drivers have no say in them. And then I'm kind contract terms no. Now third, Supreme Court kind. Once a driver has logged onto the Uber app, the driver's choice about whether to accept requests for ride is constrained by Uber. One way in which this is done is by monitoring the driver's rate of acceptance and cancellation of trips requests and imposing what amount to a penalty if too many trips have been declined. Driver for a declining trips because someone person driver for ni be honoma omo baby omonko me my driver for onko supermarket because wako supermarket wako fo bi niema okodu ye na niema nkosuabo ya gye ne ho o se yemfa ne kosu sika mana na se fe no akoka chi Uber na Uber nso agye ama no e driver bi onko supermarket me say driver bi so cancel estate bi wo ho no ma onko because e bia watena order won say cancel estate ne a bit notorious e jo nwura cancel estate wo no driver bi on my farm areas wo onko because okọ no ma
ne ka ho be basa
ana fenso ntimi nane no ya na kwan na dodo na no wo hwe Surrey area mu honom ne some part of Kent ne ya de kwan bi very very narrow wo kwanya bia na oda no wo ka se passenger ne nante ma na nimu a e bi on pese obe nante nso aba enti driver bi ho a ono sa nso onko nanso no uni choice one kwa Uber be cancel enti no na Supreme Court to kano ana fenso no or say Uber also exercise significant control over the way in which drivers deliver their service. One of several methods mentioned in the judgment is the use of rating system 1 to 5 nanometer rating system. Any driver who fails to maintain a required average rating will receive a series of warning from Uber. Subsequently, now Uber are terminated from the platform. Anna Afensono, communications are also restricted. But Osha the Supreme Court Supreme Court say I bring na driver for be 2 amono. Anyway, Uber for Sunday about in him eating a humble pie. No, say a driver for start to majuma. Na 1 hour neba be saying na omunya minimum wage. Say national minimum wage. or mobile topping up. And no crown, I'm not topping up for 2 weeks. And I'm minimum wage, I came answer. Which means the mobile band say, on the shed do not drive for a driving in a no a training in the whole so. No, I said 2 weeks.
No, or has a top up view.
As a top up and as a top up in but I can assure you, so I want when you top up beer. You can only see a top up after clear and definite and meaningful deductions. Expense. What are deductables? The deductible has not been the top up. So because met me a man 40 hours a week. Now better 40 hours a week. You can't mean 7 and pass. You can't so minimum wage. There's no one consider me petrol.
Yes.
On consider name also to me. So considering in areas both is kind of form.
Yes. Yeah.
And for every minimum wage be a year can it should be after meaningful expenses.
Yeah.
The question is, are they going to do that meaningful expenses? Sabre almost count 45p per month once a month. Oma come and watch more carry income. So it's a driver for the year pa. Now driver for say free you know say Uber some this can be man no kasa. The brain because so if you are due 12,000, no be go for 3,000 and 4,000 share one sa. Obi o wa say o me dey na mani ko na but there be it is your money.
Yes.
Ebedodo ade anyuma ebi ekabi kura da wanim. Ana driver for no bebre so come the edgeman omo free. Sika na ho ana omo de akoto car ebu me da. So the car we free tibusumi bi otua ebi tua 400 500. Me bebi kura omo use electric cars omo tua 650.
Yes, because of electric cars.
Yes. Some people to central landing because mayor of landing and that woman say a driver for no 8 million cost central landing beam omuntua kan na nka Uber driver for no private no mo cause zone 1 ni omuntua congestion charge but na dia omuso mutua congestion charge of £15 no mutua driver for no be e kwaje electric car no dia call no mo a free and I feel so disabled accessibility cars no and also call a free but cars they are not cheap. Electric cars no Tesla no maybe go to 70,000.
Yes.
Because 75,000 pounds and they cheap this amount of money omutua ni nyina usika ka mo Uber also do sika ma and to tie me am sro papa asem hia pa se ubetu ho anamosa ye gibre kakra bi na ye twa ho na ye nsu agu yemnim na ya ba na kai say a Fortwell hour ana wuti legal hour ewo Omega Live TV so twa kakra ba lawyer Penny Dankoi ewo fia ene miana me wa he danso ye beba sesia
Fortwell Solicitors etu ho asi wonom say ye boa adrowerfo ni titu ne Ghana fo adrowerfo ema omaji say SK every Uber nsem no win no fee na chere say on fa kapre bakura ema Fortwell Solicitors nemum se sikane ba yo ya hwehwam de no pepa ne nsakwa no aprani kakra de amaye numbers na egu screen so ma mente wonka obetima frame 07874 108 821 and as a landline no any website so egu screen so ma mente wonka so you Uber driver kwa and as what driver Uber pena Fortwell Solicitors ehwe wanim we Uber driver and as what driver Uber pay any uncommon here say UK Hanom Supreme Court the abase Uber driver for workers omonya self-employed and as contractor say the Uber akane no ne say anti the workers nya bia say Uber driver for ensu enya sick pay holiday pay and a minimum wage na so efemetintin a Uber eba ye besisa
yes anso mo akwa babiem Omega Live ana oguso a ohwe Fortwell Solicitors and ofia me ene yeni wudi nkomo efa Uber adriver for ni titiu ne Ghana Uber driver for emokrum ha na ya winya sa course ni wo
yes
me fesa me ko na minya Ghana course me obi kwa friend free Kenya o obi friend Kenya what say me ka say Uber driver for ni sika bi na akwa gosi am so Kenya am be Kenya de minim wasem minim Kenya asem ha de ra wasem eti no on a eti ni titiu ni Uber driver for and I say Uber driver for wo UK ha mo nhye no so fa ma yen say Supreme Court bad time kase okrum anum court bi ni na chibiem okrum e dey aba say Uber driver for workers Uber for afọ adwuma enye say bia omo yo adwuma na Uber connect Uber for afọ adwuma enti no the SBA no omo hwe na all holiday pay and also compliment Uber driver for no for ma de ma wom ana fe no ton chance minimum wage driver for ni bebre adwuma o ma nya minimum wage lockdown no crab last year there na mobo minimum driver for no mutimi pay 8 hours Uber driver for make don't pay 8 hours and they come home with 35 pounds 8 hours they come home with 35 pounds 35 pounds emu no beti ni petrol sa 35 pounds ni mu ana obebeti ni MOT obeti ni bibia it next so hwemu ye kura wabumka ube pay 8 hours na 35 pounds be bawe na chese wabumka driver for na bebre ebre papa enti it's a very good time and a very good moment say Uber do sika be mom omontete ebi enfri ho kura eno na emfiti ase kura judgement ne bae no na abaje dis na Uber for pia Uber se omo hwemu a driver for be 5,000 10,000 penna that's an effect
that's what they said initially this year no it seems say Omar said to the fact say almost all the drivers qualify now one of the major questions are ever up no starting obi o hono what is self judgment here because you have boss but osro say obe instructing lawyers no almost start some way claim a manner you be unique platform also ultimately end drive you. How true is that way? You know, because I don't see why anybody would think that way.
Do you have any information about that?
I do. Starting here, I was I'm sorry to say, lawyer, I think in many ways Uber are acting in good faith. And the papa and pa and I'm force after appeal court no so much after judgment of Supreme Court Krabano and a driver for so say on be deactivate woman. They were quiet for about a week. So another driver for be free Uber. A club with somebody deactivate woman. Oman say yes or no. As one can say in the coming days the one sember. I am sure. No lawyer for Edo sort for mutiati what can happen. And a lawyer for Fortwell Solicitors account. You start to say a video to about see a box say there be a driver for who say obedient me deactivate who deactivate about victimization. How do you know? Krom had yamrawa about victimization enti no se bit must start another claim kra enti hona Uber fortunate hu say no yan hwe yi a said a lawyer for edu Uber court about 5 years aba bedu sabre ya esese Uber ye de ye ema driver for no sa na lawyer for no be kuso to ma chiama victimization se bit enti em so lawyer for etomofo enti omba na omaka che obia ni wa omo be deactivate no enti me kanam dey assure say one even by law they can't. So what I say, and even if they would, I will stand with you throughout. What is because livelihood no no. What you mean to remember about is and say Supreme Supreme Court not say who say bibi wo enti o say the word the amount enti ade no bi ntimi fa ma so enti o say the word the amount enti o kwakwaje a na no nche say maba baji nti no one odi meto tan kruom enti obi enti fa meto tan kruom ai say wabo obi bisi ana so obi de oka no wakwakwaji ska no oni pa be betu so no nkasa bi but say wo be kasa one ne nkasa de gina wo so enti betimi akoso wadwuma pe asem bie ne ho but Uber kwan so ba be kasa omo deactivate obi enti driver phone call manim say a challenge kakra driver for ni be face ni say driver for ni be esu say ye de kwa common lawyer yi bia na Uber dwen say ye nom ne yenye enti no driver for no kwa before say adwuma ne yim cause obu ho no mo say mini nam Kensington ka me hwese me nya hitro adwuma na madam for driver for no ben Kensington because Kensington be hitro say bi obi o Victoria ni atu adwuma mo obi o Victoria no aba be fako enti omo yiyim ti me de me nkonko ye ne de ma 2000 krom say wo de 5 pound 6 pound adwuma nko ani emfa ma ye ma tintini bi enya no kro bi enti me nya sa na a driver for so a complain ye me Uber driver for a no mo nya adwuma omo pe no omo complain ye Uber no omo tena ase agi omo phone e san hwe biem say omo network need to say because lawyer the only say app no sometimes no network need stronger depend on network now you use no network need stronger obi timi nya jaw
we see mole accounts kwa unya juma ni
there be unya juma ni bi ento hwa o ma no me use me phone bi dey say me promote phone bi but phones bi ho no me nya juma quick so because who say Uber dey free America ni no how many phone for be na start here so it na sa phones no me nya juma very very ti bu also phone ni oni ni pa ni gina ho but e beto adwuma na ho hwese nka no msa be kana
ba ko no saka
so ba ko no kura ti me dum ne de no kura e man so still so because signal is strong enough so be who say driver need na we are available
okay
so
okay
e Uber no a driver for ni bi kasai ana mbusu say bia wo 4G also call 5G e bia we say also we say driver for it say na kululu bia ni mo sa akwan so in fact and that matter they don't even have any dog in that race because obi of the money bia they get the same service fee it no chooses or be ma so mesi ana say if you are in the same category the category a driver for Uber X and no normal one they be Excel they fast 6 seats they be luxury e be so Uber executive depend on car we use them the other two the same category they are na aye the ebehwe na omo the amount enti no the own part say obi antimi deactivate obi enso so obi deactivate but ema obi enfasika fia bi mpokire wonsam because ya titi said the eba no on person me say 2,000 3,000 mama driver for aye adwuma free 2015 2016 ba na number mom 4,000 as I say now mo so my adwuma be say 2-3 years no mom 3,000 no mom ba 1 year no mom 1,000 as 800 that's as some fana sem kono omo nya adwuma ense say asem na asem kosa e o sika no ese say omo di ma
na if obi driver be tie enewie na why na adwen say o person starting a claim no na obehu ye na start ya the best documents sana SS driver no otiminya e de mine etimi dey start the
di kind no SS yeti ase say uni Uber ayadwuma pen ana say uni Uber eguso ye adwuma etie bia na me no kase wagya because we hwe nipa dodo na ye Uber na ya na stepping stone dey be fufro
yes
e bi wa second jobs e bi kwan so ko school ana omo ye etie bi obi osu wanya adwuma enti wagyaye obi wo ho adwuma fufro ya promote enti wagyaye obi wa na tanya flexible bi enti wagyaye obi wo ho a enkola asema bam enti na obe hwe fie ne ade wagyaye nipa dodo na so akomo sa na adwuma so omo ye different reasons wagyaye kra no problem question is unu Uber driver penana mayehu that's the first boss ticked afonu Uber driver pen afa mayehu say o pay summary net saying weekly na obetua o saying monthly na obetua o saying na year ni nyina so ye sense okọ Uber portal na so a okọ ba bia o say tax and payment and tax wa obenya ni nyina a wonom ejuhe ni nyina na wa print ye no nso mayehu adrafo ni bi frame so omu ba bia wonom na ya de ba me busa adrafo ni bia de omo de abrɛ no and almost say don't look at it on your phone call log in and cause laptop so computer so a driver phone bi nim o call o computer so a the other log in o phone o betim dey log in bi o computer so o phone no o dey ama o bi ya na dey o control fi password a o betim akọ computer no request for password bi o email na dey na the password be call email no assign dey bi o be hu o history bi bia tamanu in fact the papa mukura and yes, and see and come clear portal Libya. Uber every single trip you've made with Uber. Every my 16,000 trips, it will be a 22,000 trips. You see every single trip. So na ubet me ame nyani nyina na ubet me ame ensaka. Ube me ensaka yearly basis. O ma ensaka. Na fe o tax because if you say 100 no. Ba besi Uber for the be be say 103 which is self-employment and no share tax system from HMRC no and only a yellow kakra different from the other color no o hweso no ahwe o tax aye nyina ebi mo aye o ma de because of accounting software ebi so the accountant na your mom what the accountant akati account on nyina abema wo se wa na ya hwe de o declare na me sanka ni nyina so na finally no my yehu hours we throughout because yesaka say 100 na be hu deductions nyina any the car wonsem ni ahwe hours nyina it's very easy to calculate and we can tell you say potentially this is what you can get and what said ya na de amayen na fe dia kan ani Uber de be fe so ama
na one of the other things a shrink for adwen so they say well aheni egiomo or Luzia or Betua Uber for Sika Momo and all that. And we have said, say, no we no fee. Obviously, we know say we are going to win your case because I go Supreme Court. Supreme Court and make a decision about it already. Now, more concern is so TSKB MIA and sanity me I claim and I say under any circumstances there will be no payment from drivers to us. And also Chichim Kakrana for ancient also.
And say TSKB MIA. Me shows what know we no fee. So untia kapre bakura untia MIA. All we need for, in fact, this is all by office cry. When you are between a more by office cry. You know, didn't come on, you didn't say so. You person who say when and now one casano. You bet you ID kakra, say be a driving license, and I say be our passport. You bet you na ye are 2,000 years as soon as you are casa. Na fancy, I just consent one science, Annie, monye medjuma mame. That's all. Say, what the eno brain, any name I'm cast for brown. Yen capre bakura yen yonka. Na fe yen was wadoto. Na ye ni uba for aye afeso. Enti ni uba for no edin komo me sure say uba for no kra entwim pi. Ye expenses ni na mo beka say expense we nya agitum enti no client ni sikani na onsa aka osika. Oni enu asem bia na de omni empani say de oye anhwam de no onpepa ne nsa kwa. So enti edi say scan man ye be pre ni 20% na de amaye. So susu 20% ne kra do so ana be din komo kra. Employment lawyers no honum. Obetimi no ma kasa. Your firm one more Fortwell Solicitors. So from a only Patrick Casa and also only
who says 20% really fixed and I say no negotiation. I'm saying fixed.
Oh, I fixed there. I fixed there. National assembly and Nassam. So I say, oh, no, Casa 101. And I bet my chain the TV no so minti minchire enema be komu nyina na so ye ho kwa shimpa o
no correct
lawyer me fa hourly rate to dwa that's the hourly rate to dwa amount for be surprised how much kwa shim unemployment lawyers no so I mean mo be of friend make chem so da so minti minye no 18 and 17 MIA ana me ka chem say let's ma minchi chem ncho yes senior employment lawyer wa ha no this amount of genie so or the PS mienu case worker baako ana paralegal baako omukro di omugini case worker case worker kwa do James so edu check me cho mom say okay and you 20 me no ya den and so ba no mani show trim say 20% and e be year free so but think about it yet me £10,000 more na yet 20% of £10,000 plus VAT. It is far better than 3,000 and commodity better one seven.
No correct.
Think about it. This is 12,000. You do 20% plus VAT. It is still far better than 3,000 on better one seven. And consequence be any so. Na me bisa say ebi mo so di aba me ne okase obi di aba say boat any olafo ebetini agise ska bia na.
Before you be answer that, let's say be a phone line because then say time we are 8 year and because of you hold here now or question be with me they are to grant you get me about number no answer na yeah answer that question quickly.
Me pa cho number e di djumedie ne no o asem bia be busan ya sa number ne kran so ye pon a betimi asem busan ho asem afri so we ho no 07874 obetimi afri obeba line so see 07874 108821 07874 108821 and on the number edi juma no 2% free na obaswa e betimi age wo fel so na question bia o ho no ma wabusa na
mama me fa back on so enka ho say enye uber question na wo na any question regarding any of areas I practice immigration, family, litigation, any area beyond so yeah more than happy say be answer a question no amount. Now before I may try no na me all can be about other drivers omo can bolt omo can ola say omo qualify yes we share omo business setup how our microphone no so year omo nyama with the drivers na very similar to the way Uber for omo die no into say o drive Emma bolt o drive ma ola o drive ma Addison Lee omumpo ewo honuma say obetimi a contact here ni ya hwe enyamemu ama. The most important thing is what evidence of any income awenya fi honey hours awaya more money days awaya ni yetimi a work it out whether say omutua or less than minimum wage na what people need to understand and they say any minimum wage for the year holiday pay. Holiday pay is very important because say we a Uber driver now we say holiday and during that period no you are going to struggle now share judgment here a buyer not they are entitled to holiday pay as well. They are also entitled to sick pay. Into your Uber driver, and that's why we are up for a period of time. Now, you were supposed to have been paid statutory sick pay (SSP), and no, there are a lot of elements to sa compensation. And as a claim here, amount for now, people need to understand. Say, sanyema we in the amount. Intino, bentina na unka say, oh, Uber sending an email say, omo compensate. So omo compensate you are, anko omo from employment tribunal, anko court of appeal, anko PIM Supreme Court. Na sesi also want the bema
because Supreme Court, she says Supreme Court nechi bibi o anko mbeko.
Oh, anko mbeko.
Ah, mbeko ko duru ne de. Bibi o mbeko na je some driver for because any party assembly so call court, omo driver for no mo.
Yes.
Na unti nya driver for na antina say ya. Na eche se sebi impreduasa penifo manimu na amsa na adwem papa enhyeda eni o mutrim enunti ana ye from for na a lawyer we so mama kan kire what best last year and last 2 years na eno obi na atwema adwem ba sese Uber ede AXA insurance be a buy say emsa semne kona they wanted to put themselves right say the be Supreme Court be ja tum say oh my say sane mane ade enti no omde AXA Supreme Court ba say we yare ya na ofre AXA fo no betimi atua o sick pay the amount so Uber fo no be fa won kanyina na so no besi ne enipa me no maka so me Uber bebru be say 100 besi ne ba go kure ni wa wanya sa AXA yin so mfa so omo bebre na frɛ AXA ede am je letter kure from GP o a just assign off sick meaning ba ko otehwe Uber dman na no you ana o si every ne care no say na covered na onom na yankata so there was somewhere around them say wood green patemo ana ne name bu ye kokoti na afie otena afie 2 weeks emo the hospital report nyina ba o man ties kana ama no besi ne AXA for no anka we ama no not just say omo ka say o omo the AXA insurance bi buy ya I challenge Uber driver be as insurance on your be on frame no can change and I can tell you I will not receive a single call say Ubinya AXA insurance be Uber was behaving rightly for drivers and you know ne kokobo aye to free driver for enyina so na yedi kan so achimache say enye employment in semonko ana ye immigration ana fe civil litigation ana afe ye family law immigration no ehu hia papa bring nyina e ready so mfasa kwanya ba manfo kokose keka ko no by the end of June no na fe bibia kra fa Brexit no ye jaika if June ko no ye nka Brexit asem ko emu biem enu nti wona won tim de da no ye won free Europe ba betina ha no meka Europe am je the continent bebetina no one free Belgium afi one free Holland afi France Italy Germany any crowd one ekeke ka ho a omunyina wo EU nim no ebre enya wi adru se omo beye either pre-settled and settled status so won fa so papa because ya bon de euros de bia enra kura enra me no kasa ya enra fiade obi frɛ me se wate se June be kwa wiye no enya de o metimi atena ha no mu biem maybe san said ya simti also fi Holland and the band what say preset in set bu or na say nipa bebre anti and e bi so atie bu no agomaso na be me ya say June be kwa wiye na e bi mu gusu wo sa ate bi anim lawyer me pa cho catch na man for we there we special appeal just the bia me ba me catch na man for say e dey betimi ato om June no so mo gusu timu sa
June no do ho na wonye application for pre-settled status and as a settled status using appendix EU na ubetimi be illegal and what that means is say ufi kronimu na ukobebia ufi ebaye. The biggest issue and I say the biggest concern I want to say nkrofo bebre gin say omo de omo nka ho bi na omo gin say omo nka ho bi no eye omo kra indefinite leave to remain and as a permanent residence card. Permanent residence card or Jim say anama Jimmy permanent residence card data Adentin SMS acquire settled status. Very, very, very concerning, but they need to. Into the one group of people they are finding it very difficult to appreciate say they are included in application. In your wo omukra Zambrano, ye kind of derivative residence card. So derivative residence card for your omwa no omumba British. And also omuye carers of British nationals or omujina Zambrano court ruling so ekoje and krata omunye necessarily break away EU nationals and as a family member no enye necessarily EU nationals omujin say omunso omunka ho and funny enough no sa Zambrano we no na EU case into no based on EU law in here this derivative residence card na ema sa enkrofo omun sheno so no shall be say some year pre-settled status and as a settled status depending on whether say they qualify or not. If you have been listening to us, what say sure say we don't charge for consultation. It doesn't cost you anything to just ask. If you have say a silly question and I say who name for so say will be a question, but it is better to be very sure say you've done the right thing than say we train na 30th June beba na bibia so be try na wonni any opportunity say we be redeem wo ho. That is the message ye di beja ye nuamo ene program no it's been very, very, very interesting, especially for Uber drivers, and I'm very, very excited about the fact that Uber drivers are going to get justice. Sika esanko munya omo mabo kanko for my year investment. It was our Uber driving one omo ko mu and they realize it's bia anymore. At least they will come forward and get their necessary compensation. Bemo obi internase emayen dada and say ye be UFI platform. So bemo obi internase and say oh this ya Uber for so mo de bema direct who here so be call lawyer ho. So omo jin say who call lawyer ho who nya bebre a and come on kan cho say be nkom ho bra direct na ye farmer intino. People need to understand all these things. And I say they are church we are not simply looking for compensation for it. We are looking for any holiday pay that you are entitled to, I am farmer. Any sick pay that you are entitled to, I am farmer. Any minimum wage, any expenses are what declare based on that into the way you minimum wage, Any calculation behind, we are making sure that we are doing the right calculation with you to make sure that you get what you deserve. Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 5:30. You were Honzi, one person will be here, no wait me a friend, phone so announce say, wait me a friend, book your appointment. I'm about your premises, honey, and no akasa. Say, okay, and time now on background, puna, you wait me a consultation using remote technology. You wait me a Zoom, you wait me a WhatsApp calls, you wait me a phone calls, whatever is necessary. Documents you wait here, wait me email, yama, wait me a post, yama. We have so many ways that we are able to help people during this pandemic period. You can still instruct us without having to travel to us. This week Saturday, me are joining us. So we and I say wait me I share with one down for so but Modiana share now so and benefiting from information in their Bremo and area.
Obian so ni Uber driver. Na fair who say Ubia the Uber driver. Lawyer say we ni Uber driver.
Oh, when you go for
Ubia the Uber driver. To when I want drive Uber. Pacho catcher of Ufra or no driver Uber. That's an unya, but there's also be the other fear and wabe in common. If you Fortwell Solicitors are there, by that say, I did say, it's me a share. Now, cost share my really and also cost share my money and travel away from our feed, any woo feed, then quite other people's feed now. Or you could know that, and I send be as of way near some for Fropno. NTF for so pass or the Beco Edia Maya. No Kai Sabrina, a bit me a fraying. 07874 108821. 07874 108821. And also say, bit me a fellow penny Daniel Coy. The number is 07944 976161. 07944 976161. Joe, Anna Eboy and Anopay, Anna Finsuno. Okay, I so Eboy with the graphics. You are money
That's the way I said the way I don't know. ne senti the actual nyina free retenten no emra so say Uber ebe compensate you ada afọ nim bi kura betimi anya akosi be say £12,000 Fortwell Solicitors etu ho asi wonom say ye boa adrawafo ni titire Ghana fo adrawafo ema omaji say SK every Uber nsem no win no fee na